Hello everyone, it's Ryan at Dark Winter Moon in Boston, and this week I would like to talk about the Greek God Dionysus, bless his wisdom. In our culture, we often consider Dionysus as the god of out-of-control drunken revelry, but as is often the case with deities, we kind of have gotten it wrong. Dionysus is more about the balanced consumption of wine in order to facilitate the freedom of those who consume it, for them to have a deeper spiritual experience and to open the doorways of their perception. So something I have personally been playing with lately is the idea that almost any substance can be considered a poison or a medicine. It's how it's applied and how much is consumed. And I've been exploring this line where wine is concerned. And if that is something you're also interested in, Dionysus, bless his wisdom, is a great deity to forge a connection with. So today, I wanted to walk you all through the first steps in forging a relationship with Dionysus. I wanted to share a wine blessing, and so let's get started. All right, so I've set up a nice little altar space. Something that I had forgotten to mention before is that one of the reasons I feel called to do this particular video this week is because we are moving into the time that in some traditions is called Mabon. In this case, it is also the autumnal equinox, which is the time when day and night will fall into perfect balance. And also, it's the second harvest, which in many places is considered the wine harvest. So what I've set up for this is I've chosen a wine-colored cloth. That's not absolutely necessary, though. I also have a bottle of wine that I've put in this lovely vessel, a wine glass, a candle for dedication, a bit of grapeseed oil. You can use grapeseed or olive oil for this for obvious reasons. It's for Dionysus, and we're talking about a god of grapes as well. I chose grapeseed oil. You can also use olive oil and some blessed water. And if you do want to also know how to make blessed water, I also did a video on creating your own sacred spring, which is a water blessing. I'll link it right here. So let's get started. So first thing I'm going to want to do is bless the candle. So I take a little bit of the the grapeseed oil between my fingers, and I charge it with my own energy. And I start in the middle of the candle, and I work it down. I like to do a spiral sometimes, down from the middle, in straight lines. And all the while I'm imagining the energy from my hands going into the candle. A bit more oil. Up from the middle, in a spiral. And up from the middle. A little bit on top. Careful not to get it on the wick. It'll make your candle sputter. It's not the end of the world if you do. And then we charge. I dedicate this candle to the Lord Dionysus, Lord of grapes and wine, of nature and the second harvest, of the blessing and goodness of the grapes, and of the balanced consumption of wine in order to free the soul and spirit from the constraints that are placed upon it. Be ye blessed, O creature of wax and wick, for my intended purpose of honoring the Lord Dionysus. So mote it be. And then take the lighter and we light the candle. We call on Dionysus, bless his wisdom. O Lord Dionysus, I call on you. Come to witness this act of blessing, this dedication of your good wine to you. Hail, Lord Dionysus, thee who frees the spirit from its shackles to gain truth through the taking of wine. Hail and welcome. So then, take a bit of the wine and pour it as an offering. And then I take a bit of the water, just a bit, a few drops even, 3 drops if possible. By this holy water, I bless this wine to the god Dionysus in honor of you, in thanks of your work that blesses the grapes and brings them forward, and a blessing to those that labor with you to cultivate the land and the grapes, to harvest them, and by your magic and alchemy, turn them into wine. May the consumption of this wine be dedicated to you and to the wisdom of truth and balance that you impart. May we know ourselves through this act of taking this wine. Through this act, may we know you. And may we be freed from the constraints that are placed upon us to discover our deeper selves and your deeper truths. So mote it be. Now at this point, you can pour a glass of wine for yourself, or if you would prefer, as this offering, you can leave it in a place of power on the altar that you have set up, or on your altar, and ask for Dionysus' wisdom in that way as well. And that's it. And there you have it. Wine, as I said, can be a medicine or can be a poison, just like many other things. And it's important to approach it with caution and reverence. And I also believe the guidance of a deity like himself, Dionysus, is also very helpful. His wisdom on the matter as a divine expert is invaluable in my opinion. And as always, remember to drink responsibly. Consider carefully if this is a path that you would like to walk. Meditate, ask for guidance, ask for wisdom of your own deities, and just be careful. As always, I really appreciate your patronage and your watching my videos. I would appreciate likes and subscribe as always. And if you want to check me out on Instagram, you can find me at dark.winter.moon or on my webpage, darkwintermoon.boston. All right, everyone, have a wonderful weekend and blessed be.